as you know, I'm doing a whole series which you are a part of called Women in Strong Leadership. And these conversations that I have, to me, it's just leading a wave of a change in consciousness, which I am really a part of and really looking forward to elevate women's voices to be heard so that this change can happen. And how do you think that's going to happen, actually?
Well, first of all, I think it's wonderful what you're doing. I
Thank you.
think giving women the opportunity to get their voice out there, to get their message out there, that's a big part of my mission. Is I want to reach more women business owners because running your business does not have to be that hard. It doesn't have to be that painful, and you don't have to sacrifice on a daily basis in order to be successful. And I think we have this misunderstanding, and maybe we believe the myths that you have to work harder to earn more. And with my program, which is called Value Driven Pricing, no, you don't. If you can address your pricing issues and price appropriately for the clients you want to work with, for your market, then it doesn't have to be that hard. And it lifts a lot of that burden from your shoulders. So you don't have to sacrifice every day in order to make a lot of money. And one thing I want to qualify is a lot of times when I talk about making money or making a lot of money or fixing your pricing, or when I talk about these things, the reaction that I sometimes get from women is that they feel greedy or they feel guilty if they want to make more money or if they want to even out their revenue so it's not all these ups and downs and wild swings. And that is part of the myth that we grow up with. Most of us as girls, as women, we're not raised to be breadwinners. And I know in my family I wasn't. I was expected to grow up, get married, have children, raise a family. And if I had a career, that was great, but not expected, really. And yet my brothers have a lot of pressure put on them to be the breadwinners, to succeed. So there was a real double standard. And I always like to tease my brothers because I was the first of the kids to get my advanced degree. So I did grow up and get married and have a family and raise my kids, but it's not the beaver cleaver idea of the family because I was 34, had 3 little kids and a surprise divorce.
Mm.
So that changed everything for me and for my kids. And I subsequently raised my kids on my own, helped them all get through college, graduate school, start their careers. And then now they're all 3 business owners. And so I help
Nice.
all 3 of them with their businesses, and they also work in my business. So it was a very difficult journey, and it was certainly not what I expected, but I always intended to have a career. And you really can do both. It's not easy. And as a single mom, it sure wasn't easy, but you can make it work. And when you bring in more money, especially for women, it benefits everybody around you. And you're creating jobs and you're supporting yourself and your family. And you can do that and make more money with less stress. And that's the whole concept of what I teach.